Welcome back, friends. It's the Halfass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Halfass Crafter. It's Gluebook Saturday. I hope that you're excited. I am. I have been ready for the weekend all week. This has been a very long week for me. Whew, am I glad that the weekend is finally here. Today, we're going to work in the composition glue book. If you want to know how I made this, there is a video in my glue books playlist that shows you how I made this. I think I added this and these two pieces afterwards. I colored this in with some paint markers, so it didn't end up like this in the video, but maybe I put this on in the video. I don't remember. Anyway, that was a long time ago. But what we're going to do today is we're just going to do some random glue booking. I have some things prepared and we're just going to glue. I don't have like a full spread or layout that like has a funny story and all the little elements. We're just going to flip and glue, and that's it. But first, so in a couple of videos ago, I was talking about free magazines and bottle magazines and Whiskey Advocate and Wine Spectator, and somebody put a comment, and I can't remember if it was Sherry or Sandy. Maybe it was neither one of you. I thought it started with an S, but I can't remember who it was. But someone said, I wish that my Wine Spectator subscription would expire already. And I replied, yes, because I believe that they actually do 2 issues a month. And so you're just constantly getting these Wine Spectator magazines. Well, I looked in the mailbox today. Guess what's there? Yep, Wine Spectator. So I grab it, I throw it in the passenger seat because I was in my car when I got my mail, and I just said out loud, when does this subscription end already? And then I looked at the magazine. It's ended. This is the final one. And when I saw that, I went, oh, thank goodness. And I thought you all would get a kick out of my little interaction with myself. We're not going to go through the Wine Spectator. I'm just going to open it so that you can see it. It's a huge magazine. It does have good bottles in it, but it's like, I mean, you can't put that in a glue book. I mean, it's just huge, right? You have to like take bits and pieces and, you know, I mean, it's fine. It does have some really good pictures in here on occasion, but really I've got too many magazines to be getting 24 magazines in a year, right? Right. All right. Let's work on this baby. Okay, even though it is the end of September here out in the wilderness, and it's like 20 or 30 degrees when we wake up, it is 80 to 90 degrees during the day. So I had to go turn on a fan. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a flip through, and then when we get to a place where I want to glue some stuff down, we will glue things down. I did have this here because this came from an article. The title was Liquid Gold, and it was about honey. And I do kind of like that. And really, where else am I going to put it? It's been sitting in here for like, gosh, I don't even know. Probably months. So you know what? We're just gluing things down. That's what we're doing today. Today is just glue it down. Don't ask about it. Just get it glued. Get it glued. That's the name of the game. Do you have things that you need to glue down? Well, go get them, and let's just get it glued already. Doesn't matter. Also, you know why I don't like purple glue sticks? I don't like purple glue sticks because when the purple fades, I think that there's no more glue, or that the glue is dry or something. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is, but it always kind of throws me off. All right, I like that. We're going to put that there. Oh, this is fun. How is everyone doing? I have had changes at work, which have been very disruptive, and, I've just been dealing with that. I think that everything is starting to settle a little bit. I have a new boss, and it's fine. I've gotten plenty of new bosses before. This is nothing that I haven't dealt with. It is very disruptive, especially when you like, I had a job and I had that job for like 6 months or so. And then I got this job. And so I was like, I don't feel like I've fully onboarded into a job yet. And now it feels like I'm starting a third job because I have a third boss, basically, right? So 3 bosses in a year, 2 jobs. It's a lot. So I've been kind of having some talks with myself where I'm like, you're safe, everything's fine. Because really, I feel like there's a lot of change happening. Have y'all been feeling this as well? I feel like a lot of people are going through a bunch of changes in their lives. I don't know if the planets are aligned or something, but I feel like I've watched a lot of videos where folks are, oh no, I'm going to have to cut her hair. I don't want to cut her hair. Can I move her down? No, I'm just going to have to cut her hair. Okay, well, I'll cut her hair, I guess. I don't remember where I got this. I think Sandy sent me, I think this came out of Sandy's heads that she sent me. She sent me a whole Ziploc bag that says heads for Laura. Love it. I love it. And every once in a while I go and all right, look, I'm confessing something. Don't tell, okay? I've been hoarding all of the Happy Mail stuff that y'all have sent me because I just feel like, it makes me feel so good that people send me Happy Mail that sometimes I use it, but a lot of times I just like to hoard it. And then every once in a while I go and look at it and think about how people, thought of me and considered me and sent me something. And it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And so sometimes that's what I do. Anyway, but every once in a while I go and look through my Happy Mail bits and, I found that going through, I may have even found that dog head going through Sandy's heads for Laura, which is the best name for a collection of heads for me. So if my glue doesn't work, I always go back with art glitter glue and make sure that it doesn't come up again. If you are new, the one thing that will drive me to the brink of being very grumpy is glue that doesn't stay stuck down. I live in a very dry place. I think this has something to do with why my glue comes off, but I don't know. Okay, so what do y'all think about this? So if I put this horse here, it almost looks like this lady I know she's taking a selfie, but it almost looks like she's taking a picture of the horse. And this lady's just like, it's fine. There's a horse coming. I think it's great. I am going to cut out right here, the leg between these 2 legs. I left it here because if it was going to sit in my stash for any amount of time, I did not want it to rip. So that's why we're doing this. So anyway, I think I was talking about change and how change is hard. Lots of people, I've been watching a few videos where folks are like, oh my gosh, I'm going through this change in my life or at work or whatever, and it's making me really nervous and anxious. And I have these talks with myself where I'm like, you're safe, everything's fine. Sometimes I just come up here and I glue quietly by myself because it's just what I need. Sometimes I just need to not think about anything major, and I just have to realize, wow, this glue is really sticky. I just have to realize that that did not go according to plan. Okay, the glue is sticky there, but not here. Hang on, what's happening? So I think the thing I really have to remember is that the reason why change upsets people is because it's the unknown, I don't know how this boss is. I did talk to him during my interview cycle, but I didn't talk to him as if he was going to be my boss. So I didn't ask him questions like that. And, you know, you just kind of have to, you have to understand that it's all going to be okay. Because it really is, you know? Okay, I kind of wanted that horse a little higher up because I wanted to see that horse behind it, but whatever. Sometimes you don't get what you want. You get what you need. Yes. Okay. So I cut this lady out of a Hirschner's yarn catalog. If you don't know what Hirschner's is, it's a yarn catalog. You can go to hirschners.com. Spell it as best you can. Google can fix it for you. Just type in like Hirschner's yarn and it'll give you the right one. But she was on a big page and I was like, oh, she is perfect. But she's just the right color for these 2 pages, isn't she? So we're just going to glue her down. Because this is kind of where I'm at. Like, I almost didn't do a video because I was like, man, work is so stressful. I feel like my brain is so stressed out. I feel like I've got to get onboarded, you know, into this new team with this new manager. And, you know, the team that I originally started working for kind of got disbanded in this whole reorg. So it's all different. And I just feel like my brain is a little mushy. It's a little smooshy. But, you know, it's fine. I'm not like really stressed about it. I'm just kind of like, well, it is what it is. And the world's going to do whatever the world is going to do, you know. But sometimes I just come up here and I just fussy cut. I don't even think about gluing anything or being creative. I just want to quietly sit here and cut things out. And that's it. That's all I want to be doing. Because that really takes my mind off of whatever anxiety is happening at that moment in time. So if you're dealing with anxiety, might I suggest fussy cutting? I know. You trust me, there's a part of me that's like, no, that should make you more anxious because you'll be worried that you'll cut things wrong. But I think what happens is I have to focus my attention on that, and I can't focus my attention on my feelings. So also, feelings are not facts and they are temporary. So, you know, in 100 years, none of this will matter. It barely matters now. Okay, so this stuff does kind of dry fast and then it doesn't want to stick properly. I don't know. It's just what I have to tell myself. I don't have any big plans really for the weekend. Well, okay, I have a small plan for the weekend. Let me tell you what my small plan is. Oh, I forgot I had this lady. I thought about putting her in the chair. It's just like weird enough to almost work, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's cut her a little hand out here. Whew. All right. I do have a plan to do a paper doll video. I can't guarantee that I will be able to edit it in time to get it to you next week. The paper doll videos are hours because there's a lot involved in those. So editing takes a while because I have to like basically rewatch all of it and then edit things out of it. So editing can take a bit, but with that being said, I do have all my paper doll parts and I'm very excited to glue them together and create an art journal page and bring y'all along, and it should be a lot of fun. I did put a post up in the Facebook group of some of the paper dolls that I was trying out. They're not finished. I haven't glued them. I haven't glued anything down, don't worry. But I did try some of the paper dolls out. I like, you know, where you like stage them. Okay, I need this hand. Yes. Okay, great. Perfect. That's exactly how I want you to be, right there. Yes. Oh my gosh, you're perfect. I have no idea why you're sitting in the chair that way, but you are, and your legs are somewhere in the abyss. Oh yeah. So I got this lady out of one of my Wine Spectator magazines. She's holding a glass of wine. But I thought I could put her in this little makeup compact, like so. And then I'm going to put the words snack time celebrations. Get it? You know, because you celebrate with a little snack. Am I the only one that celebrates with a little snack? I love celebrating with a little snack. I love snacks. Sometimes that's all I eat for dinner is snacks. I'll be like, there's nobody else here. I'm gonna have snacks. And I do. I just put a few snacks on a little plate, and that's my dinner. And it is the most fun ever. All right, so she's gonna hang out in there. There we go. And then do this. The husband is going to be in Portland this weekend, so it's all me, all by myself. I'm very excited. I love my weekends alone. I really do. Love having my husband here more. It's fun. He's now here twice a week, and then he's in Portland one week. Or he's here for 2 weeks, and he's in Portland for one. So it's fun to have him here more, but it is also, oh yeah, she's going on this purse. Yep. But I also love having my own time to myself. I really do. So I'm very excited to have some time by myself. Probably glue some things. I'll do that. I'll do the paper dolls. Probably watch some Golden Girls, because that's been my new fad. That's my fad. I'm just gonna have my own fads, and the world can have its own fads, and it's fine. Right? Right. My fad is Golden Girls. Golden Girls is back in fashion over here, y'all. So if you need a fix, it's all okay. Yes, look at that. Her foot like fits perfectly. Oh my gosh, isn't that great? I don't know, we'll put some other more things in there somewhere. Let's see. Oh heavens, y'all. I forgot. I have figured this page out. I told y'all I was going to work on this page. So here's what I came up with. I was like, oh, what if we did like the ultimate catalog page, right? That was my original thought. And then I cut out this, and I thought, well, what's better than a hunky guy with some chunky brownies than big buns? Duh. So, and look. He fits perfectly behind these dang old buns. Isn't that funny? The only problem is he kind of covers up the little Pillsbury Doughboy, but that's fine. We'll fix it. So yeah, I just need to glue him in here like perfectly. So I'm going to try to do that. We're going to put a little bit of glue right here. All right. And then I've got to situate him in here so that his arm, he needs to be about like that. Yeah, and it's fine if I cut some of that off. I'll leave this part on. This is what I want to leave on. I don't mind cutting off that other stuff. So, okay. Yes. Let's put some glue here. All right. So now that's glued down. We probably need to glue his arm down. Look, if you wanted paper dolls, here we are. This is how fiddly they are. You gotta glue all these bits and parts around. So let's glue his hand. I know, y'all are like, I'm not here to watch you spread glue. I'm here to watch you glue. All right, so then Oh, you know what? I think I wanted to put something under his hand. Didn't I? Did I? I don't remember. Let me peel up his hand just in case. Just in case. I think I did. So I'm going to peel up his hand like so. We'll just remove that glue and hope that everything dries. Okay, so I wanted to give him a little crown because who doesn't love a little crown? No one. So he's gonna get a little crown, just like that. And then he's gonna go in here like that. The Pillsbury Doughboy is very impressed. And then I have these jewels, which are supposed to be like nebula and stuff like that. And so I thought, well, these would be great. It's just like some background pieces, right? Right. So let's do that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I have been saving this page to do with y'all forever. There's been many variations, by the way, of this page, where I have been like, oh no, it should be like this, and it should be like this. So, all right, this one needs to go over here. So let's do that. All right. I hope if y'all have plans this weekend, I hope that they are fabulous. I'm very excited that it's fall, personally. I feel like I'm ready for fall this year. Most years I have not been terribly ready, but this year I feel very ready. Oh, you know what? I feel like I was going to put this ring kind of like that. Yes, I don't know why he's holding the ring, but he is, you know. It doesn't matter why, because I said so, that's why. Oh, okay, well that's even better. Even better. The answer is because I said so. Wow, his hand was still a little wet, wasn't it? It's fine. All right, we're going to do this one, and this, and this. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. So he is honka burning buns. And, oh, I thought maybe I could he could have like that. No, that looks stupid. Don't do that. Okay, won't do that. Let's glue him down. Okay, I need to glue his hand down. Oh, I really need to fill up this glue. All right. The reason I'm gluing his hand, even though I'm going to cut it, is because... Why? Because I want all of this to lay flat. All right, and then he needs to go about there. Really, he needs to go about there. But I'd be cutting off a little bit more than I wanted. What if we put him right here? Or do we want more brownies? Let's bring him to the bottom. We want more brownies. Okay. So I'm gonna do big parts with my big glue stick and small parts maybe if I need to. We'll see. I don't know. This glue stick actually may be what I need. Let's see. I had to take all the dogs to the vet this week 3 separate times, but I got it all done. It was a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily my vet isn't far, so that's good, but it still is a lot to have that many appointments that you've got to think about and contend with. All right, I want to bring him down right there. All right, he's gonna have a wrinkle. I don't want you to wrinkle. Let's not wrinkle. Let's see if we can do this without wrinkling too bad. Might be some wrinkles. It's fine. It's a glue book. Who the heck cares? No one cares. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this, and I am cutting it with my good scissors, so just don't watch, okay? Okay, good. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. All right, so I got that done, and then I've got that. Nothing here. Oh, there's something here. Oh yeah, this one. This is a good one. You're gonna love this one. It's not silly, but it is fun. What? I know. Let's see, what else is going on? I don't know. I just feel like this week has been really busy, pretty stressful, because everybody's trying to get, you know, situated with the New World Order. And we're all trying to figure it out together, at least. So it's just been pretty hectic, but it's all right. And then, oh no, I just ripped this. It's all right. I think it's gonna be all right. Hang on. Oh, for the love of Pete. Yes, it's gonna be all right. Okay. I did rip it. I thought that I wouldn't, but I did, because this glue is so sticky. It's kind of dry and sticky. And so it's going under the image. And I think I'm going to do it here. It's going under. See how it's getting on there on the image like that, which is kind of annoying. But I actually need it there because I need that to glue there. Okay. And no, I did not cut any more of that background out. It's not worth it. Because they're cute, right? Oh yeah, they're cute. I like them. Okay. Oh, I cut this fish guy out. Do y'all remember me harvesting that? I am going to put him in this bathroom that has like this whole undersea watery theme. And I was like, he got a fish out of the shower. He's very excited about it. Dinner, instant dinner. So good. Nothing here. I know. I cannot believe how many pages I have that don't have anything in here. Okay, and then I thought, does this model not look like Michael J. Fox? I can't not see it, but I'm gonna put a different head on them. So let me do that so that I can do that. And then I was like, I could put them on this page, right? Right. All right, let's do that and see if we can do it without. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Please don't rip, please don't rip, please don't rip, please don't rip. Y'all say it with me. Please don't rip, please don't rip, please don't rip. Oh, the glue's getting really sticky. No, 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 no. Now my fingers are really sticky. Everything's sticky. Okay, don't rip. Don't rip. Please don't rip. Please don't rip. Don't rip. Everything's sticking to everything. Don't rip. Okay, almost there. There's a lot here that I gotta put glue on. Okay, and then it stuck to the page. It's just, I am having a day. I'm having a week. I saw today somebody said, this week has been a year. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, this week has been a year. Oh no! See? This week has been a year. Whatever. Okay, moving on. Can't worry about it. Ooh, this never got cut. Let's cut this. Let's cut that. Easy peasy. And then let's cut this. Also easy peasy. Good thing I didn't glue all that foot. All right, now Michael J. Fox has a different head. It's not Michael J. Fox, y'all. I don't know who it is. Okay, and then I do have this one, which I still am not 100% sold on. Oh, and then I have this old boot that I cut out of an Outdoor Life magazine. I don't know, I kind of like it there. Let's see if I can glue it down without ripping it. I don't think I can because it's so brittle. So brittle. I can't even begin to tell you how brittle this thing is. But maybe I can do it. Man, this purple just evaporates the minute I put it down. I thought it was supposed to like turn clear once it dried. Is that just a weird expectation that I have from something else, or is that how this glue works? Let me know. If you know the answer, please let me know, because I do not know the answer. All right, cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. I tried her all over the place, and this is the only place where I was like, yes, this goes so well. So I have to glue her here. And I don't know what else I'm going to put on this page with her, but this is her page for sure. So this made me so excited when I found this page and put her on it. All right, I don't even know how I could be on a brand new sheet of gluing paper and this thing still sticks to it. How does that even happen? How are we even sticking to a page and there isn't like any extra glue on it? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Gluing is supposed to be relaxing, so let's be relaxed about it. Ugh, man. This glue stick is really... It's not like a wet sticky. It is most definitely a dry sticky. I can't think of the viscosity, but it does have a viscosity of something else. Cannot think of what it is. All right. Okay, too far over, that's fine. We're just gonna keep it going. Movin' and groovin'. Oh yeah, the lady on her eggs with her coffee. She's very upset because eggs and coffee, deviled eggs and coffee, don't really go together. Maybe. What else do I have back here? Oh, I have her. I love her, but I just don't know where to put her. I just don't think she really goes there, but you know what? We're gonna put her there. Again, very brittle page. Hopefully I can get this glued down without ripping it. My fingers are super sticky. There we go. Oh, she's great. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Here's what I wanted to do with her. I actually wanted to put her way over here so that she would cover up those words. And then, I don't know if I'll put that on there, but I definitely want to put her on here. So let's do that. And I hear my husband taking out all of the garbages. Such a nice man, that one. I need to get done here so I can go and help him with all of these fun chores that we have. We have many chores to do around here. I'm trying to get, it's weird, this glue stick. Come on, you can do it. We just have a small little section. There you go. Good job. Okay, let go. Don't glue yourself to my fingers just yet. All right, we're gonna put her right there. Goes up just a smidge, right there. There we go. Okay, get that out of the way. Remember, always make this easiest for you. Whatever you need to do. If you need to get things out of your way, get it out of your way. If you need to turn your book, turn your book. If you need to have a gin and tonic while gluing, make one for me. I don't even really drink, but I think I would take a gin and tonic while gluing. There are days. There are days. All right. Yeah, y'all don't pay attention that I'm using my good scissors to cut gluey paper, okay? Please don't. Whatever you do, please don't pay attention to that. Okay, she's cool. Oh, I love her. And then I thought like I could just put that there as like a little poster that's just hanging out, because that's what it is. It's just a poster. It was in a magazine about something. But I just want to, like, you know? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, and then this one, because this has been floating around like seriously forever. So this for sure needs to get glued down already. It's been hanging out too long. So I am curious if you, well, first off, if you've made it this far, thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hype my video? I don't know. I don't know what hyping is. I don't really understand it. I don't ever watch the YouTube creator videos. I just make videos because they're fun, and I like y'all, and you're my friends, and this is how we talk to each other. But anyway, if you're still here, tell me if you are having change in your life as well. I'm curious if there is like some sort of cosmic thing happening. Kind of feels like it. And I'm just kind of curious if other folks are feeling it too. So I would be very interested if you would tell me if you've got a little bit of change happening that you're dealing with, and what do you do to get through it? I mean, aside from glue, because yes, we all glue. And I know she still has the greenery behind her, but I don't really care. I kind of like the colors. Yeah, she's cool. Love that. All right, I think that's it. That is it. Wow. All right. Wait, what's this one? Did we glue it down? Oh yeah, we need to cut her. Okay. Wow, that is so thick. It's amazing how thick these pages get. If you are concerned with your pages being too thin in a composition book, just know once you glue 2 magazine pages on either, one on either side, so that's 2 magazine pages on one piece of notebook paper in the composition book, and then you start adding your bits, it's like a cardstock at this point. So, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. What I really need, oh my gosh, wait. Could I give her... I give her like some jewels? Yeah, I can actually. Oh my gosh, let me do that. All right. This is fun. So much fun. Yeah, so I'm curious if anyone else is going through some changes with their lives as well, and how you're doing. How you're handling it, how's it going, etc., etc., etc. All right, there we go. Whew. All right, well, that was fun. I'm not sure that there will be a new magazine Monday. I feel like there might be, because I think I have a good magazine that I want to go through, but I still have to I will be making a paper doll video this weekend. So if I end up having time, I will also make a new magazine Monday video. If not, I will try and get a paper doll video out next week. We will see. Hopefully I can make that happen. But there's what we did today. Well, no, none of this. Where's the stuff we did today? Any of it? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller. Bueller. We put the horsey over there. Love that. Bueller. That needs to be trimmed. Something is hanging. Oh yeah, we put her on here. Does she need anything else? Do I have anything else floating around that I could give her? Could have given her a little hat. It's just a basket, but I cut a little strand so that I could, like, you know, make it a little hat. Anyway. All right. I know. Y'all are like, Laura, don't tease us and act like you're going to make a paper doll. Oh yeah, I did this guy and his dog. I didn't know what to do with that page. That page is kind of weird, but it's fine. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's time to make another composition glue book, but I do have a lot of pages, especially in the back, to finish. So maybe I will get around to that. Michael J. Fox. It's not Michael J. Fox, y'all. It just looks like young Michael J. Fox. That's all. Isn't that fun? I think that's fun. All right. I appreciate you joining me this Saturday morning. I hope you had fun. I know it's a little bit shorter than normal. I know y'all like long videos, but don't worry. This paper doll video is going to be like probably well over an hour, or at least close to an hour. So don't worry. I'll get on that. We will do that. And I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.